We're excited to be here. Oakland program has been down a little bit, so it's pretty exciting for us to be here and have an opportunity to play in this kind of stage. Um, so I think we got a little bit maybe caught up into that, but I thought we did a nice job with a couple of critical, mistakes really hurt us. I think in the fifth or sixth they only had 5 hits, and so if we would have been a little cleaner, I think defensively, got to get the bat on the ball, but it would have been a little bit different game. So there's a lot of things I'm real proud about for how what they did. I thought the pitchers really did a nice job. Tough at the beginning, I thought it was a little tight for us. Can't force the ball down the middle against a team like that. Erin's a great pitcher, and I thought she stuck in there. And then there was a point where I needed to make a change for, and Haley moves the ball extremely well. So third did 1-2 punch. But excited to be here. I think we got that through our system, so we're looking forward to playing tomorrow and playing Oakland softball, offensively and defensively.
You talked about a couple of errors, and I know there's a couple of hit-by pitches. Do you think that, is that something you've seen a lot this season, or do you think there was kind of some jitters?
Erin will go after you inside, and we couldn't just live off the corner and off speed. You got to keep them honest, and she has a good screwball and rise ball. And I think they were in a little over the plate, expecting us to not challenge them, in my opinion. So the one ball I thought was really close to one did. I thought shot on Erin a little bit, but we're not going to back down on that. And we definitely got them a few times because they were looking outside and we came in on them and we got some pop-ups. And so it was effective. So Erin's hit some people. I don't back off on that. It's your plate. That's my attitude. And we're one of the top defensive teams, in the conference. I just thought we weren't aggressive to the ball, maybe on our heels just a little bit. And Sarah's one of the best fielders, in the conference. So she was pretty disappointed with herself, not to get us out of that inning at one time. And Jackie too, they're a great middle. So I think got ahead of ourselves a little bit, and didn't play the best defense to support Erin or Haley. Haley, I thought, did an outstanding job.
How difficult is it to pitch to this lineup that has just been so good 1 through 9?
It's I think they're one of the, if not the top offensive team in the country. I don't know who would think that they're not. And I've watched them a lot, and we knew we had to keep them off balance. We had to hit our spots. Shoot the one ball that they hit to the fence was, I think, 2 inches off the ground. Their balance is exceptional. In the plate, at the plate, they're pretty disciplined, and most of them cover the plate, pretty well. So you just have to. You can't live off the corner. But I told my pitchers, said, be ready, because we're not going to live out there. We're going to challenge them because they're going to set up and just expect it. So we're going to come after them. And I thought, overall they did a great job. And when you kept it in the ballpark, I told them you got to keep it in the ballpark. We can't defend a home run. They did that. They did a lot of really good things. We just weren't not consistent with our defense, and we live off that. And I expected us to. We haven't seen that kind of pitching, but I expected us to put the ball in play better than we did. And we had worked on some things to prepare for it. To be really calm, lower half and throw the hands because they're supplying the power. And I thought we overswung at times. Laura, that hit the one out, Laura executed everything we talked about. Just, calm lower half and throw your hands, and obviously she did that. And we started getting the bat on the ball a little better as we saw it. So we just got to play Oakland softball tomorrow. Get that kind of pitching, and we'll be in a good spot, I believe, tomorrow.
To not get a lot of opportunity to hit with 3 up, 3 down, a couple innings,
exactly.
And then have a pitching change when you maybe started to see what Megan was doing.
Right.
How difficult was that?
I have a lefty pitcher. Laura actually is a pitcher. So all week we worked on picking it up off that hip. We had her throw. I have another young lady that pitched in high school that's a lefty, so she did it just to see it off that side. We turned our machines up a little bit and worked on being calm lower half and throwing the barrel. So we tried to simulate the best we could. I thought at times we were making pretty good adjustments. But they're different type pitchers. We definitely put the bat on the ball a little better against Wagner. That's the type of pitcher she is. She tries to, she throws in and out and mixes it a little bit. So we got the bat on the ball a little better, but not solidly. So I thought we started doing better at the plate as I think we calmed down a little bit and shortened up, and I thought we did a better job later in the game as a team.
And as a double elimination tournament, how do you get your team to come back tomorrow and bounce back and go back to playing the game you played?
Yeah, we talked about it because we've really grown all year and about being confident and they've did some great things because they haven't been in this position for a really long time. So I think we talked about it afterwards and they knew. I mean, I didn't have to say anything. They knew they didn't play Oakland softball. We take a lot of pride in just being really get after it, and make the plays you're supposed to make and so forth. So they were pretty disappointed with themselves that they let it get away, and they knew the pitchers did a pretty good job holding that team, down from, out of the park. Our errors let innings continue. To be honest, I mean, we make those plays. We might still be playing, at least through the 7 innings. So they're processing that, like I said, they've just come so far. I'm very, very proud of them. And I believe I've seen them do it. And we'll come back and play Oakland softball on both sides, offensively and defensive. I expect it because I've seen them do it all season long.
And watching that game, did you get a sense that experience was a big aspect? I mean, did Michigan look calm, and did you feel like your players looked a little uneasy?
Our warm-up was really good. They seemed calm and so forth. I think not getting, having the first 3 of our batters not do a good job probably doesn't hurt. That doesn't help, because you're the top of your lineup and you're the people that get on for us and make things happen. Our upper half is a very strong hitting team. So that mentality-wise probably affects the other group if you allow it to a little bit. But they're a strong group. They rebound, very, very well. So I expect them to come back tomorrow and do a great job for us. I expect it. I just they know I just don't care. Go out and play the way you're capable of and see what happens at the end of the game. That's what's got us through the whole year, and they've kind of taken on my mentality. I think that there were moments where maybe looking around because they haven't been on the stage. This group hasn't been on the stage, none of them. So I think the couple errors, were not typical of us. So maybe it did affected us. Like I said, I thought our pitching staff did a great job. They really did. It's unfortunate we didn't have didn't play solidly on defense.
Any questions?
Thank you.